Hello and welcome to the Blurry Cast episode 2. I am joined by Nick and Luke from Sharkbait. Hello guys.
You alright, how you doing?
Sharkbait, you are a pop punk 5-piece from...
We are
Where
indeed.
from?
Well, I'm from Castleford.
Yeah, I'm from Ponty.
But the boys are from Doncaster, so they're
boys from
South Yorkshire
Doncaster.
boys. South Yorkshire boys, yeah.
Ooh.
I know, we are West Yorkshire.
So last time I heard from you guys, you were there were 4 of you.
We were indeed.
What happened now? What happened?
Yeah, so we haven't been into too much detail. The bassist, bless him, he parted ways on it. It was a nice little split. You know, we still talk to him, still speak to him. The band was getting a little bit too much for him, too intense, you know. So he's got a commitment in it, money, time, you know. So yeah, we had a nice little split with him. We still speak to him. It was all good. And then we were just kind of soloing. We had Spider, School of Rock. Spider, his replacement,
Nice.
you know. So we had a little audio track for a while, and then me and Luke started working
Yeah,
together.
it was weird that, wasn't it? It was like we both. I were looking for a job. I ended up turning up at a place, and then Nick were literally sat opposite me for most of it.
Yeah.
And him talking about, like, you know, his band needed a bass, and we started chatting about bands, stuff like that, and all of a sudden he was like, yeah, we're looking for a bassist at the minute. I just popped my head over the screen and go,
Literally,
Yes.
like a little
Hello.
nigga,
you're like, hey, yo,
Yeah.
I play bass.
and then like literally just came down to a practice. Like the guys jammed with him, gelled. You know what I mean, pretty well.
Yeah,
and
oh,
stuff.
sweet,
So
yeah.
The first
pretty
practice,
sweet.
I just sort of like sat there, got used to it, because I'm not a pop punk person.
No,
Safe
well-
to say, like, I was never into any of pop punk sort of like stuff. I was into
100%, yeah.
more heavier stuff.
Well, you were in Fear of the Faith.
Yeah, well, I'd say I still am, but
Oh, yeah.
we hadn't done anything for ages.
Last
like,
thing you were playing that song in front of that house, and like you're playing that 8-string, and
Yeah,
like,
it
really,
was-
like haunting tones into like some
Ex-
genty fucking
exactly,
shit.
yeah,
Like.
yeah. And now I'm just
Up
like
and
going
down.
to the opposite ends
innit?
of just music. It were weird to get myself into that sort of like state of mind for pop punk.
Yeah.
So I think with all music, you gotta have that sort of certain style to it, and you gotta find
100%.
your own thing to go
Yeah.
with it as well.
How have you
Which-
adapted to that change then? Is it?
It's
how is
been
it?
alright. I mean, obviously with your timings and stuff like that, pop punk's more like upbeat,
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of like stuff, whereas your heavier stuff sometimes seems to be a bit more
Most
sluggish.
upbeat way to hate your hometown. man.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So it was kind of difficult at first, but as soon as I got into the swing of it, I think with being a musician in general, you just learn to adapt and get your own sort of style
Just
into
go with the
them.
flow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Definitely,
just like
Just feel the music. Yeah.
man,
But
definitely.
other than that,
Sweet.
just rolling on to practice, getting more songs on and stuff like that. And
Yeah, yeah.
it just
And it's nice as well because we're more like we are more the not heavy but the more punchier
It's
end of
like-
pop punk out.
it's
So
like
we are bringing it in.
hardcore slash
Yeah,
pop punk sort
yeah,
of
more
like vibe.
strong
to it,
in
yeah.
it. So
Yeah,
once we
definitely.
kinda-
I get lots of 4 year strong vibes from your shit.
That's it. Like I mean, like we kind of. I'd like to think if 4 years strong and Neck Deep had a jam, and then maybe I don't know, kind of modern baseball, chuck some lyric ideas in there. You
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
get where we're going at, kind of thing. That's the
a great
vibe
way
we're
to
going
describe
for.
it,
Yeah,
yeah. Nice, that's
difficult.
So how long have you guys been making music? Like how long have you been a thing as Sharkbait?
Yeah, so Sharkbait have been a thing since January 2017.
Oh, shit.
That's when that's when I joined. So the other guys, they're absolute legends. They've been in bands for like
Yeah.
God,
It's how it is, isn't
absolutely
it? Like-
years. You know what I mean, yeah, they've been jamming for ages, and they kind of wanted to cement something a bit more solid down, and they kind of they put a little, not an ad out, but a little kind of little feelers out there for people who
Yeah.
could sing and stuff like that. And I kind of got in touch, and we just instantly. I went down and we didn't even jam for the first time. We
really?
just chilled. You know what I mean? We just we
Nice.
got on so well as friends that then I started singing, brought my acoustic down, you know, and then we just kind of started doing Sharkbait as it is now, and then
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, I kind of say January 2017 really since we've been going.
Sweet, yeah.
As we had a few not hiatuses, but a little breaks where, you know, illnesses and then
Yeah.
not had bassists and stuff. So then, but we've been kind of doing what we've been doing. Yeah,
It's
for,
even when
been good.
when I was like working with you, didn't have a bass. Even though you didn't have that, it was still going strong to where it was like still doing gigs, still doing practices,
100,
still
yeah,
like
yeah.
You know,
100%
still
constantly.
that's
you know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
It's hard, like once you get off, once you take ease on the gas, like you can't. It is hard to get back on it. Like
Yeah.
That's it. Like I said, once you take your foot off the pedal, there's putting the foot back down again. You've got to get all the momentum
everything's
back
got-
up
yeah,
again.
yeah, once you lose
Literally,
momentum,
exactly.
it's-
So
it's like starting from
social
scratch again,
media,
yeah.
everything. And so
mad.
it takes so much effort. But so yeah, we've tried to keep it consistent. Tried to keep
That's
doing
why,
what
yeah.
we've been doing, and tried to keep everybody interested and entertained.
Yeah.
Like, which is the most difficult thing because people can pick so freely now what they want to listen to, what they want to do.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to keep people engaged with what you're doing, but once you manage to do that and you find a little algorithm in IRL for doing that.
It's almost like keeping people interested, not just in us, but in stuff we're doing as well.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
not just the
definitely.
music, just what we're doing on a daily basis. People like to see that. Like to see that stuff, so they're just keeping that ball rolling, just to keep them interested in us.
What you're doing,
definitely.
what you're talking about, etc. is really good. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have been in the studio a lot recently, haven't you? I've
Yes.
seen on your socials, like pretty much. We were in yesterday as well, like.
Yeah,
doing some
yeah.
shit,
So we can't. We literally we're always jamming. We're always kind of in the studio. But we had a kind of our own little studio setup going on. But recently we've been in the studio with a person that I've been wanting to work with for absolutely ages. So I'm a massive Neck Deep fan, and Ben Barlow, the singer, his brother Seb Barlow's a producer. He records songs and stuff. So we went down to Wales with him last year, and
that is insane.
I know. Oh my man!
So
like I said,
good,
it was like I'm a massive Neck Deep fanboy, and I went to meet him. I was like, yo, how you doing? You cool? You cool? Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, man. Inside, I'm like this is the brother of the guy that I'm singing songs to, and I'm like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. But no, we did a cover with him, and we're in the process of we've got all that sorted, got the song back. It's the only cover we're doing. We're doing the video in January, so that's going to be out on YouTube. Really,
that's really exciting.
I'm so stoked. I'm stoked, and I can't wait. Like I can't say what it is because it's just the surprise factor is going to be like a funny thing about it as well. I think it's going to be. Yeah, it's gonna, if you come to his gigs though, or if you've seen us at his gigs, you see the song already anyway.
You could probably guess which one it is.
Yeah, if you've come to a gig, you'll
Yeah.
know kind of what song it is, which is pretty good. So yeah. I'm so stoked for that one. I'm so stoked. So stoked.
I actually discovered you guys like as a fan because like there's local bands like you play with bands it's like, oh yeah, I like this band now, but I actually discovered you as a fan. So, like
nice.
Some of my friends had seen you, and then I started listening on like this one you had Please Guy out. And that's all you had out, and then we're just like waiting for ages, like all of us, just like shit. There's nothing coming.
I need something else.
Mate, I got hold of that CD that had "Please Go" and the drip on it, and I was like spinning the drip, like, oh, this is sick.
Getting that out, man. Like we got Please Guy back, and we were so kind of stoked because we got the video. We released that, and then we wanted to get the EP together before we release it. And you know how it is, like once you've got
sitting on shit, it's just like
you've got something in the bag, and then you wanted to release something else as well, and you sat there and you're like, oh. Like that, for example, like Please Guy, like I have you play your songs millions of times, but I've heard Please Guy a billion times. I still love the song, but don't get me wrong, like when I was like, how about listening to this song? Yeah. But I can't give you it yet on Spotify because there's nothing out on Spotify yet. So do you want a CD? And we were putting 2 tracks on CDs at gigs and trying to entice people in it. And when we released it, man, I absolutely loved just giving everyone the EP and saying, just take it and just
run with it.
Just have it. Do you know what I mean? Please, like, listen to it, see what we've done, and thank you for bearing with us while we release something else.
So how long did you actually have all the tracks for the EP for?
God, so we had we went down to, we didn't do this with Seb with the EP, we did this with a guy called Mike in Cheshire, so it is amazing. We went down to Mike and we got Please Guy done, and we thought, right, let's do this, let's get this out, let's get a song out so we can say, this is Sharkbait, this is who we are. You know what I mean? Perfect. And it was literally a space of maybe 3 months after we recorded Please Guy, we did the EP.
Oh, fuck.
but obviously we thought to ourselves, right, we've got an EP here, we need to do a video, maybe just one video, and then you start thinking about a video, then you want to get that put in place, and you do the video, and then you release the video, and that takes priority for a while, and then we were like, right, we need to get this out there. So we kind of gave ourselves a deadline of a year. So Please Guy came out it was like November, December time. So it was roughly like, was it November? I'm pretty sure it was November.
I'm oblivious.
No,
this is like pre my era.
I'm looking at you, fam. Looking at you, like absorbing the favors. No, but it was pretty much 11 months after we was like, we can't let it be more than a year. Get this out there. So we God, maybe 6 months we were sat on it safely to say, but we had to do the video as well, so I'll give myself leeway, maybe 4 months, because 2 months for the video stopped, you know what I mean? So it was perfect, man, though. I was so excited though.
It is the worst thing, like sitting on tracks that you just want everyone to hear it straight away, but you can't, so you put it out and then just flop, and it's just like, I don't want this to happen.
The flip side of like, you want to release it, but you don't want to kind of put everything out at the same time, so you want to say, here's one song, have a little listen to that, here's another song, but then again, you don't want to drip feed it to people all the time, you take it all and listen to what you want. So like we thought we'd do one single, and then we kind of just do a video with a song, say here's the main song that we like from this EP, but take the EP as well. So we thought were the best idea. And no, we do love his videos as well. We do love. I love
it
doing.
Looks like you have good fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, as a is it videographer? Would you call it? I mean, videographer. Yeah, it's called Dom, and he zero visuals. Is amazing. Like, we go to him with incoherent ideas. We're like, we want to do this. Like the police guy video, we was like, we want a pie. We want a blow up doll. We want the guy to go. We want everything. He was like, okay, so that'll work. That won't look good on camera. Yeah, that's stupid. That's amazing. And then
that's just what you want, isn't it?
He brings it together and makes it. In my opinion,
he's got a good creative mind to stuff.
Yeah, man.
I've only just met him, and he's just
so good in it.
He bounces off of you like it's just natural for him.
And he's a dope dude as well.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's so cool, man.
That's just as a creative, that's just what you want, and you just want someone to like absolutely bounce your ideas, tell you what's going to work, what's not going to work. Yeah.
Tell you where you're being silly, tell you kind of what, not being silly, but tell you what's
realistic.
What's realistic, what's going to come across good. I mean, he looks through a camera lens. Like his eyes are like, he knows. He's like, no, that's not going to come across good. That'll be perfect with that kind of lighting and stuff. And it's, oh man, he's amazing. He just. He's amazing. You can't say anything else. He's just so good, man. He's so good.
Did you used to have a keys player, like a synth player?
Yeah, Dan. Yeah. So Dan is dope. Dan's amazing. Dan, if you come, like if you see us at gigs, Dan will be selling you the merch. Dan will be picking us up. Dan drives us around. Dan's dope. Dan's one of his best friends. It's like similar to George, but on a better way. So Dan's dope at what he does, but Dan's really busy with work and stuff. He's got a lot of commitment. So he was like, look. You're my boys.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaving you anywhere, but I can't commit us fully. But if you need me, I'm going to take you to a gig X, Y, Z. Just let me know, because Dan's good now. Dan will always say yes, but when you're in a band, you've got to say yes, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
If you're a friend, you're a friend, there's the choice of being like, look, that's not going to work today, and we love him. But
it's like I were a bit confused when I turned up. Cause first couple of practices that I did, he was not there, and then all of a sudden he turns up, and I'm like. Yo, who's this dude? Like, I've seen him in videos.
He's your replacement.
But like, he does anything, and it's really weird because like being in bands myself and stuff like that, we never had someone it was always like mum and dad take us to gigs and stuff like that when we were younger and stuff. Like you always find your way, or you get the train to a gig, or whatever. But this Dan's just this person who'll do literally anything. They'll go to a gig just to see us sort of like. The success that we get from it. And
we've got Dan and Dude. We've got two boys. Dude is like his main merch guy. Dude's
sweet.
In the Please Guy video, he's the guy with the big bushy beard on the sofa with Dude's the boy. Like I said, Dude
he's the guy that in the band plays no
Dude's
instrument.
In the band. Dude's in the band but doesn't play an instrument. Like Dude, 100%. Like if somebody went to me right. Here's some money. I'd be like, okay, there's Dude split. Do you know what I mean? Dude is in the band. Dude is
he's kind of
family.
Yeah,
he's almost like a I don't want to say roadie because that just makes him.
He's not a roadie.
He's
everything. Roadie, merch guy, carrying instruments, helping people out, pointing people in the right direction, telling people what we're doing, filming everything that we do on Instagram when we're at practices and stuff.
He's also really sick to talk to.
Yeah, dude.
He's awesome to talk to. No matter what, he's always got something nice to say, and he's also.
Dude's one of my favourite guys.
I don't know, dude. You're sick, man.
Dude, you're sick. Dude, you're sick. That's it, more love, man. All the love.
So back to the EP. So it's a 4-track.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Bare Necessities. Yeah.
Nice. So what's the kind of story behind that EP then?
So kind of with the name Sharkbait, it's Sharkbait. It's not from.
That's what I think every time I hear it.
Exactly, me man. So it's not like from Finding Nemo, but obviously that's in Finding Nemo. So we just play into that. Like we just love it. Do you know what I mean? Like so, there's. Every gig, pretty much, I'm always like a little cheeky, Sharkbait.
I think sometimes though, like the first gig I went to, it would just they shouted that out without us like preempting.
It kind of draws into it. So with the EP, we thought, okay, so we've got these 4 songs.
That's just clicked on my Bare Necessities from the
fucking Jungle Book. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Exactly. So
I didn't even make that connection.
We was like, Disney. You know what I mean? It's not saying we're a Disney band. We're not Jonas Brothers. We're not a Disney band. But if Disney wanna get in touch, I mean, I can become a Disney band. But we're not a Disney band. But so we had Bare Necessities with Sharp, and we thought, okay, let's play into this a little bit more. Let's make a joke. We had 4 tracks, and on the front of the EP, it's 4 jars, and they're the bare necessities. We've got the coffee, we've got the smoke, we've got the rum. Although the rum, I was laughing at because the rum looks quite peculiar.
It doesn't look like rum whatsoever.
Yellow in a jar, but we know it's rum. We know it looks like this. It looks like this, but it's rum. I'll show you. And we got pizza. So all the bare necessities. I mean, as a vegan, it wasn't vegan pizza, but it's vegetarian pizza because it's margarita, so that's all good. We had 4 jars, and it's just bare necessities. We thought we'd play into it, and we've got 4 songs, and the EP is kind of about, when you listen to it, it's kind of, all the songs are the not generic pop punk in the sense of I hate my hometown, but they're telling a story about a typical guy of our age who, I mean, we've got a song about literally, a song called The Drip, a song about the roof leaking. Like literally, that is literally what the song's about. So the guys lived in a house and we practiced there, and the roof leaks, man. Do you know what I mean? We had jobs.
See, I didn't realise that when I first listened to it. When Nick gave me the tracks when we were first about to join, I was listening, and then I found the video, and I was like, it is literally about a roof leaking.
Dude, at the end, the two, Sam and George, at the end, they come and fix it, they come and fix the roof, but it's literally, like, although my ceiling leaks, and I can guarantee if I out in the street, it's literally about a roof leaking, but we're typical northerners, we go to work, we skint all the time, we put all this money into music.
Things, like, I can relate to you.
That's what we like to do, do you know what I mean?
I feel that,
That's a bit of skating from, straight to work, straight to home. It's literally, which just kind of want to relate to people with the EP, and we thought, we're a pop punk band, and it is a pretty, it's a heavily American genre, do you know what I mean? And we wanted to, kind of how the Arctic Monkeys kind of sing about, back in the day being Northerners and stuff, and it's really strong. We kind of not necessarily bring that into pop punk, but not shy away from it.
Yeah, definitely.
As such, not go for.
You're proud of it. Own it.
Pizza and skateboards, but more, we are in Northerners, and with the rain, does rain all the time, the roofs do leak, and his houses are shitty. And
fuck the rain.
Lately, Donny's underwater. The guys are drowning. They've got snorkels at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Literally.
The other day we're going to practice. There's a big river, like, in between me and another place, and I'm like, I'm not going through that.
That's crazy, but no, it's crazy, man. But just kind of pop punk about being the Northerners that we are, and
definitely,
embracing it and not shying away from it. We love it, to be fair, don't we? So it's kind of like it, Oh, this tea's good, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I do try.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to ask you, like, what your favourite track is that you play. So this is quite an interesting one because you've just joined, so you might have you weren't involved in the writing process.
Yeah,
I'm quite intrigued in that.
Yeah, so like, you're going to have a different opinion, Nick, because you were involved in the creation of it, and you might have a different opinion because you're listening from a kind of different perspective. So, what is your favourite tracks, guys?
I'll let you go.
Do you know what I mean? Well, mine's the track that you're going to hear at the end. Mine's I absolutely love Worth the Wait. I mean, it's kind of it's an anthem. It kind of showcases what we do, in my opinion, everything. It's got the singing, it's got the rough vocals of Ash, it's got the kind of crescendo at the end with the anthem, with everybody chanting at the end, and it just kind of showcases. And I just love playing it as well. We end on it at gigs and stuff, and like, it's one of those gigs where people are there because they want to be there, and they enjoy coming to see you, and they're singing along, and it's just dope, man. There's no better feeling. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely love, because of how much I love. I think it's because of how much I love to play that song live. It translates into how much I just love the song being.
No, that's
just in general.
Enough,
Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
definitely,
it's my favorite song, definitely. What about you?
For me, I'd see when I first listened to it, I didn't like it.
Really?
I was like, this isn't a song for me. Like, when you listen to the song first time, you're not like sort of like involved in it.
Yeah, not like grab straight away though. Do you know what I mean? Like, not like grab, because like you said, your pop punk's not what your initial.
It was for me on an album. It sounded like a filler song, but as soon as I started like playing it and stuff like that, and like getting used to it, and then realizing how good the actual song is, for playing it live, just jamming and stuff like. But it was Drip.
It's kind of a Drip, man.
Yeah, Drip. It's kind of like a builder song. It's
I
like
agree with that. Like the little nice guitar.
Now what you say, I get that as well. To be fair, because like I know what you mean. It's kind of like a little drums. It's like like if I weren't 100% in the genre, but then like when you start listening to a song, like because I like the writing of the Drip, I like the lyrics of the Drip stuff.
Yeah,
so I can imagine once you start listening
with all the stuff that I used to play, it was always like doom and gloom, like starting off with just like a lead sort of like guitar, and then booming in.
Reminiscent of that, isn't it?
It's like, I call it a roller coaster song, where it's like just literally it starts down here and then it goes straight back up, and then it comes back down, and then it goes straight back up, and then it goes even higher until it drops at the end, and that's like a perfect song for it.
Nice one,
100%. I think mainly as well because I can hear myself in it. I know bassists always have the thing, it's like, I never fucking hear myself in this but you can tell when it comes in, and it's like,
the
without
bass really kicks in with it, with
like
the chorus, man.
When I was learning it and stuff like that, the guys would sort of like play a song through without me, and then I start playing it, and because I'd listened to Drip that quite a lot, you know, any of the Bare Necessities album, I knew all the songs, but like as soon as I wasn't playing and listening through to it, I could notice the change of the song without a bass.
There's not the
and it was
thickness
weird
to it. Yeah,
and I was like,
100%.
Usually with like bassist stuff in certain pop punk stuff or anything, like you wouldn't notice it until it's gone.
No, that is.
Yeah, fully, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. Yeah, 100%.
When I saw you guys live in Bradford when you played without a bassist, it was like there was a big void.
You can tell, can't you? Yeah, because we didn't even have the audio then, do we?
I think it was literally just two guitars.
Spider died. Yeah, I mean, Chris brought Chris brought the iBox, etc., and all the kind of gear to go with that, and kind of play the track, and
building up, and then when it comes in, it's just like no
bass.
it's just all trebles, just like mids. And
exactly. Do you know what I mean? So like, literally, there's not. Bass is one of those, like I said, bass is one of those things where you need it to kind of embrace what you're doing and really bring out the feeling of, because bass is the thing that hits you in the chest, you know what I mean? That's the thing that grabs you on the speakers. So as soon as we got, like, Spider was fine, you know, electrical replacement is fine, you know, it's not going to mess up.
No,
but you've got to keep to a quick track. Like we do like a quick track, but you know, it's like when you're live, there's a little bit more feeling to it.
It's a bit more adrenaline. You're like,
exactly, and having a real person, we'll just gelled it back together, and that really, like I said, the train never went off the track. It just kind of slowed down a little bit with Spider, and then as soon as Luke came back up, you know what I mean, the core started getting chucked back on the fire.
Even though some songs were a bit of a struggle.
Yeah,
like, some strong songs that I was like, nah, this is like, I thought, oh yeah, we'll learn these songs, get them smashed out, like it'll be sick, and like I'll get them done.
That's it. You think that's easy, and then you're like, oh no, wait, that's not just a normal standard bass line. We're not just keep that G rolling, baby. You know what I mean? It
was like when I joined, I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. Like me being the
guitarist,
guitarist in general, like you know, it was like.
Yeah, you've gone from like 8 strings to 4 now.
It was weird. But getting to those songs, like as soon as I started, like, I would listen to them, and it's always easier listening than just grabbing a guitar and start playing. Man, so getting to It Was Charlie that I struggled so much on.
And kind of with that as well, it's good because I mean, like I said, those guys jammed a little bit before I joined as well, so I knew what it was like to not join a band like a bit. You know, can you imagine walking up and being like, okay, here's my song. I wrote this song. Play it. Do you know what I mean? Like, whoa, it's not like I don't know, Killers or something. It's not Mr. Brightside. It's not. I can't just sit there for ages and you know, this is how it's like. You wrote that. Like you can find little tweaks to it. So
definitely.
When they were like, say maybe, okay, play this, Luke, and then like just going, I'm like, no, show him that again, but just a little bit slower. Ash, you've played that a billion times, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm in the band, and even I can't.
It was sort of like anxious as well, because like sometimes I'd be sat there and like, I'm not getting this. This is pissing me off. It's pissing there off. I can tell it in the right. I'm not going to say it, but
we're all so chill. Man. Like Ash, the guitarist with the big beard, he's El Capitan. Do you know what I mean? Like he's the oldest. Like he'd never admit. He'd never be like, I'm in charge, and he's not. We don't treat him like that, but he is captain. Do you know what I mean? Ash is the dude, man. Do you know what I mean? Like what we like listening to him, and he's so passionate about the band, like it's his baby. Do you know what I mean? He absolutely loves it, and if there's anything up with you, like he makes sure you're alright. Like he's like the. I don't say the dad of the group because that makes it sound like older, but he's the dad of the group. But he's also like he's your bro, man. Do you know what I mean? He's like your big brother, man. He's the boy, man. Do you? And we've got Max as well. Max is the other guitarist. We're the youngest. I'm 25. Yeah. I'm 25 and he's 24, 23. Oh, 23.
No one likes me.
No, blink, man. I like he's learning the pop punk references, you know what I mean? Rubbing off.
He's on it.
Yeah, that's it. So, but no, and Chris as well. I mean, they're all Chris the drummer. They're all absolute legends. They all compose their own little roles. And when we both came down, they made us both all feel welcome. I mean, I've been in there 3 years now, and
well, I was just about to say, like when I saw you without the bass, you could hear cause you could hear all the instruments like a lot clearer, and like how tight. Like the drums, the guitars were, and like the vocals. Like
Chris and Ash had this like weird connection.
Dude, they've got like that. Yeah, man. Chris and Ash, like they've been friends for so long. Like, and Chris is amazing at what he does. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna like Chris is amazing. He's an amazing drummer, and him and Ash, like they bounce off each other, and I just love how it's never just like a little simple. I mean, I'm so bad at explaining musical stuff. I'm just the vocalist, but you know what I mean. But like Chris has got some little fills and stuff, but they go so smoothly with Ash. It's not even like thinking that they do it. They just look at each other.
Happens,
if I mess up at a gig or if anything goes up, like guaranteed them two are just jamming something else, like Stand By Me or something will start popping out in the middle of the gig or something. If like the bassist breaks.
We did that the other day. We started playing just random tune, and then we all just ended up doing it all together. It was weird. It was like one person started playing a riff, and then next minute Chris would jump in. Then I'd look around and go, right, yeah, that's it. Start playing. Then I should do something over the top, and it was like, how did that happen?
Yeah, they're also. They're all so tight. They're all been. I mean, I consider them all really good. Really good musicians. They've been working together for years, and then we came and I think we just kind of put the icing and the cherry on the cake and just tie it all together. And I'm really happy with what we've done. You know what I mean? And I'm really stoked to kind of keep going and get people interested. And I'm so excited for this cover to come out in January. This video. Really my god! Like I'm so hyped for it. Like I'm so ready for people to see it. For people to see it.
From how you've described it, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Have you got any original stuff coming out? Any new original? Because you've been in the studio doing covers.
We've been writing, haven't we?
Yeah.
I say we've been writing. We haven't been doing.
Yeah, like the writing process. Yeah, Ash, Max, and Chris. They write, and then kind of I'm good at bringing together. Get a nice little Instagram picture for me, and they all come together, and they kind of write, and they come with a song idea, and then Max is a lyrical genius. Like he'll never admit it. He'll never do. He's so what I don't know what the word is.
Modest.
He's so modest is the word. Yeah, he's so modest, but he's amazing. And then I guess my job is I get the lyrics and I'll put a melody to them, and I'll kind of bring it together, and I'll kind of help the song come together. But we've got, speaking on the original front coming out, we brought the single, we brought the EP, so we kind of wanting to get lots of songs recorded and just get loads of singles out. So maybe a single every 2-3 months. Do you know what I mean? Keep the Spotify flowing, keep everything kind of going.
Like,
so that's
just keep like kind of drip feeding it a little bit. It gets people are constantly on it then.
100%.
Because you kind of get trapped once you put out a single, you put out an EP. It's like, okay, now you need to decide what you're going to do next. Like in Photoseptic, we put out the single, the EP, then we put out 2 singles again,
which is dope, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. And now it just kind of it keeps you like in it. It keeps you like in the forefront of people's minds. People are like, oh yeah, this is new. This band is active.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to get stuck to just like.
No, like in the nicest possible way. You want to not that people make their own decisions. If you say if it's like a cake. If you give someone a whole cake and say, "Here's the cake," they're going to sit and eat the whole cake, and then after a day or two, a week or two, they don't you don't need it anymore. But if you give them a slice of the cake every couple of weeks, you can keep them interested. Exactly, keep them interested, and it's just not. God, it's not like denying people of what you've made, but get the songs down and say, here's one, have a little listen to that. Let me know what you think. Here's another one, let me know what you think. Here's another one, let me know what you think. And it, as well, I mean, until you start being in a band and, putting things out on Spotify and the music sites, you don't realise the algorithms and how people get engaged and stuff. So, like, it is actually more beneficial for a band in itself.
Especially how Spotify and how all the streaming sites is crazy. Now. Like, albums are kind of like, what even is an album now?
What is it exactly?
It's like when you're on Spotify and like you're on shuffle mode, you don't get a full album then a different album. It's always single. I
couldn't tell you the last time I listened to an album. I make playlists. I choose my favourite songs from the album, put them all together into a nice playlist.
Exactly. The albums nowadays are 300 odd songs long because it's your playlist. It's like that is the album of the month, isn't it? Like it's your playlist. So like people, I kind of see them now as. Here's what we've done. Here's a nice little collection of them that we think fit together. We'll call them this, and that's an album kind of thing. So I think definitely the best way is to release. We're going to release some singles, and next year we've got, like I said, we've got the cover coming out in January. Maybe coming out back in January, February time. We're recording it early January. The video, sorry. Getting that out there, and then we're going to do as many singles as we can because we've got
a few in pipeline.
I'd say there's 4 or 5 solid down, pretty much done, and then. Kind of music wise, adding lyrics. It's three with the. God, I get so distracted that I start jamming.
3 with just like basic music like tracks
all the way through in it. Yeah, just a bit of skeleton to work on a bit more, and then
And
Ash has got that nice little anthem one, the little the emo anthem.
Yeah. So I think it
sounds nice.
Yeah, oh man, he came to it and he started singing. I mean, Ash has got that rough voice, hasn't he? So, but he was actually like, he said, "Oh, yo, I've got this idea, I've got this song," and he played it and he started singing. I was like, "Oh, dude, it's like dope, man." And he's like, "You know, if you sing it, it's gonna, you know, I mean, we're gonna do well, and I'll do some rough behind it." And I was like, I was like, oh, "Dude, man, like, thank you." I mean, I was like, "It's gonna be." I'm so excited. We've got like a different gauge now of what these next songs that are going to be coming out are a bit more, in my opinion, mature. I'd say like a bit, it's pop punk and it is pop punk. But there's a lot more.
A bit serious.
Like, there's a lot more to it. I'd say in the writing style.
It was weird listening to the tracks, like what Ash and Chris had been sort of like, and Max just like, you know, playing through it. It was like when you hear a song, you know what it's going to be about.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, you get like a vibe for it, don't you? Like,
definitely,
this can be. I'm going. Oh, these. My brain's going in this direction for the lyrics and stuff.
And, it's like silly.
Yeah. He's happy. This is a love song. This is a sad song, and
it's like the bare necessities. It's like they've all got their own separate little emotion towards them.
Definitely,
so
I can agree with that.
Like with the newer ones, you can tell which way they're sort of like going.
Yeah,
well, it does make sense that they change because as you grow as songwriters, like you've put out this EP, you've said what you wanted to say on that.
Yeah,
I suppose you are gonna, when you put your new stuff out, you've already said that you're gonna say something else. Now.
That's it.
You've got like the fun stuff, kind of like I don't get the angst, like you've kind of like shit on your hometown, like that's done. Here's some new things we've changed as people. Yeah. We're going to tell you about that.
That's 100. That and we really want to we kind of want to. Not when we say branch out, we don't mean kind of branch out away from pop punk. We want to keep pop punk interested in people that listen to it, like, you know, anything really interesting. We want to kind of grab a crowd and bring them into our music as well. And I mean, because everybody loves what they do. I love what I do, and I mean, the more people that are happy to listen to my stuff, man, the better I'm going to be. So I mean, the more people I can please as such and have people engaged with my music, then I mean the better. And that's kind of why we stray away from kind of sticking too much to one thing. I mean, we are pop punk, but we've got like Charlie and the Waitress, which is quite upbeat and quite snappy, and quite, the riffs are quite kind of punchy and stuff. And then we've got the anthems, and we've got the more slower songs. And now with this cover, we've put something a bit, like you said, a bit silly, a bit funny, and a bit jokey, and it's
always fun to play the song.
Yeah,
man. Well, when we do it live anyway, it's always it's one of those songs where you get to it and you're like, you're looking forward to it from the start. You get there, you're like, yes, go on.
Everyone's gonna love it and jump about
if the promoter was like, all right, guys, you've got no time, you've got 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I know which one song I'm playing. Do you know what I mean? Because like, it's one of those songs where if you're 15 or if you're like 60, you're gonna jam. You're gonna jam, and we've done it in a way that hasn't.
Butchered?
Yeah, that's butchered or locked out anyone from disliking the songs. Everybody, I feel like everyone can listen to the song and be like,
I don't want to say crowd pleaser, but it's
a crowd pleaser, man. I love it, man. Like, I get so
sing
hyped
along,
sing along. I get so hyped to play it, man. Like, I get so hyped. Like, it's just the best like feeling, like having people sing the songs, and like a nice little covers. It's kind of good as well with the cover, because I like showing people what we can do, and then saying, okay, so even if you don't 100% know or like what we do, here's something you might like in our style. So
definitely,
that might entice them to go, okay, you know what, that's actually pretty awesome. Like, let's listen to what they do as themselves as well. So it's a door opener, you know, for people to kind of. So that's like the plan with this.
The gateway drug.
The
weed of your band.
Exactly. And we're really gonna hope to, like, with this video as well. We really want to embrace the feel of the song, and that'll make sense kind of when the video comes out. We're gonna really go with the era, because it's an older song, isn't it? Is it 70s or 80s? 70s, that kind of dopey vibe, man.
I'd say we're 80s.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I think it's 80s. I'm pretty sure it's 80s. But you don't cement it down, then you're not wrong.
Yeah, we've got a similar song that we do, like, and we're actually recording that soon. Because our bassist is at Hudge Uni, and we got access to studios and stuff, and it's really nice stuff. So we're recording drums there soon.
But that sounds crisp, man. That sounds really good.
Yeah. That's what we recorded the drums for the last 2 singles down there, and like they sound.
They would say it's
nice.
It's really good quality. What you put out anyway. To be fair, so if you did that then that's going to be.
So we're putting that out. Probably around a similar time, maybe a bit later.
Ooh.
Yeah, we just need to get on with it, get recording it.
Well, that's the beauty of us kind of being local bands to each other. Like
Yeah.
us, we've played together in bands and stuff. The more I love playing with people that are from round it, and when you play with your friends as well, you know,
it's
it
a lot
makes
better,
it
it's more fun,
because you've got a similar group of people that come down and everyone just vibes and jams more. I mean, I love a good. And I love a good gig as well. I mean, I'm always down at like kind of going to Keys and kind of going to Cafe Toto and kind of going to Santiago. It's like I'll go if I know you and you've got a gig, man, and I'm not working, I'm gonna be there.
Down,
yeah, I'm gonna be there.
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be having a drink, having a smoke. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be coming down because like you can't. That's like a big thing nowadays. You know what I mean? You've got to kind of. I hate to sound so cheesy, but you have got to support.
Oh,
local
gotcha.
scene.
You know, you've got to support your local
100%,
scene, man.
yeah.
Like you've got to do, man. People have got to go out and
If you don't do it,
and you know
there's no scene.
exactly. Like if you like going to gigs and you want to go to gigs, you might go to Download every year like I do, but you know you've got to go to the small gigs as well for the
Definitely,
bands who
yeah,
play
yeah.
at Download to even get to that stage. I mean, the internet's the biggest thing now, and I'm obsessed by Spotify algorithms and Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
I
they're
am
great, aren't they?
I am literally.
Gotta track
The
it.
drive, the in my brain, man, they drive me insane. Like, I'm thinking, I'm like, how come this got this many likes? This maybe if I use this one and do this one, and then but like the internet's to where it is now. Like, I mean,
It's crazy.
Back in the day, like playing some gigs and playing on, you know, I used to busking and stuff. And it's really good to get people around here that know you. But point blank, I think the internet is the where we want to try and reach out to. So that's why we're going to
Definitely,
go with the singles and. It's just we want to kind of
Well,
There's that many platforms though now.
and
Like,
we're on as many as many as
It's,
possible.
it's literally the World Wide Web. It's literally everywhere.
Yeah,
like
everywhere, like literally,
Like,
innit?
yeah,
Like
you
it's
can busk and cast and like have a few old fogies like
Yeah.
running around, or you can literally post it online and get everyone in. the
exactly,
Yeah.
man. Like
Well,
I'd rather have like,
everyone as we know.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you could like it's like the algorithms. It's like you can post it, but you don't know who sees it. But
Yeah.
Facebook tells you that everyone's seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
crazy,
You know what I
man.
mean?
It's one of those things where like I'd rather have like 10 people from scattered locations around the world
Yeah.
listen to my song on Spotify and stream on Spotify.
I
and
think it's like the best.
save
thing,
it.
like, you click on like the map and like you see this person from America's been listening. This person in like China. It's
Yeah.
like what the fuck is going on? Like,
like at one point we was looking, our top city was Toronto and then
No way.
and then LA. So I was like, wait a minute, like you're from like these are from Chef and I'm like we know when
Yeah,
we say
yeah,
where you're from
yeah.
Leeds. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was like. How are they like third and fourth? Like who's
Crazy, yeah.
repping in Toronto? Do you
Yeah,
know what I
they-
mean? But I was like, whoever is,
It's
good on
sick,
you.
isn't
Do you know what I
it?
mean? Like legends. It's
Honestly,
so
one of the best
dope, man.
feelings like you see that you've actually
It's
done
amazing,
worldwide.
man. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Like it's it because it's not for like a monetary kind of thing or
No.
anything. Because you know, like with yourself and in bands like at this level and stuff, it's nothing's ever really like a crazy. Okay, that's it. I'm quitting my job. But just seeing the amount of people and 100 people here, 100 people there, like these people listening to my stuff this week. It's like I've had this many saves on Spotify. So it's like oh my god, like somebody out there is actually going to work now on the bus, putting Shark Bait on shuffle. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
weird to think, isn't
it's
it?
dope, man. I love it, man. It's one of the best things. Like I absolutely
It does
adore it,
give
man.
you
Like,
that sort of like drive.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's like it gives you some like purpose to like keep making music. It's like these people like it. I'll put some more
You
out.
like me,
Yeah.
you like me, you like me. Yeah, like I'm
Here's some
gonna
more.
keep doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like here's what I've been doing, and then like it gives them people like an interesting like what you're doing day to day as well. Like I absolutely love like putting a story up on Instagram, story up on
Yeah.
Like when we go to practice and stuff. Like we're always for the past
Every
like
practice,
4 weeks.
yeah.
Every time you pull up in the van, Ash is like, ooh, big bus. So, you know what I mean? So
That's
it's
the new edition.
yeah.
Nice.
It's become a member.
yeah,
As that van.
the van has become a
hope it doesn't
member.
break down
It's
anytime
dope,
soon,
spray
but-
painted up. We all sit in the
What's
back and we have. He's got like a big. Is it an Inca?
It's a Seat Inca. It's like a really really old van.
Oh yeah.
So I'm into my cars and my
Yeah, it's
dubs
dope.
and stuff
Sweet,
like
yeah.
that. So
2 seats in the front.
before I joined, I had this VW Caddy, and I had a Volkswagen Polo and stuff like that. And I was rocking up to like gigs. We went to first gig I went to. We piled these heavy ass amps into my.
And we're in
Polo.
this really low car, and we've got all
Yeah.
these like heavy Marshalls in the back of this car, and we're like,
Yeah.
okay, like we need to upgrade.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be too risky.
So as I were getting like the van sorted, and it took how long from when I started.
so long, man,
I'd
so long.
just got it,
Yeah.
and it was taking a while, and then the van that I had was rotten. Like it was absolutely crap.
So we got the
like,
Inca and we did all that. We took all the back out.
Yeah,
And there's a mattress in the back, and
literally
it's
everything
so
in the
dope,
back
man.
that
So
we need
dope.
for gigs.
That
So like,
so sick, yeah.
Well, with the hard cases in it, like literally. So we got the hard cases now. Like literally, you can just open the double doors, boom, marshal, marshal. Hard case.
Chuck
You
it
know
all
what
in,
I mean? And literally strap it all down, and it's just.
it's all there.
Jobs are good, and do you know what I mean? It's
Nice
perfect.
songs
So
to
it's-
get to.
yeah, I mean, like when back in the day when they went on tour and stuff, and we had the bait bus, and the bait bus is good, but man, you know it's like going on tour and stuff. Like we've kind of switched up how we do far away gigs now.
Yeah.
Like we're obsessed with camping for some weird reason. We played in is it Folkestone? Really far? Yeah, I think it's Folkestone. Really far down south,
Yeah,
like
sure.
the beach and stuff. Yeah, and it was snowing, and we
fuck.
camped out. We were like, yeah, we'll play this gig. No, you know what I mean? We'll give us X amount. We'll play this gig. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Petrol, everything else covered. Boom, jobs are good and beer. Got down there, played the gig. It was like, right, let's set up shop. Let's set up camp. Let's go find somewhere. Went out, set up camp, and we just decommissioned the bait bus. We was like, right,
Yeah.
you know what? If we're gonna go on tour, we're just gonna go to the gig, chill wherever we are, do this, go to the gig. So we're like wanderers rather than tour busing when we do big gigs. Yeah, we'll go to a place and we'll chill out there for a while. But we absolutely love gigging and stuff. And oh man, we've just got. I've got so much kind of coming up and so much, but it's kind of next year when it's all really kicking off. So it's the back end of the year. We're kind of getting everything ready. We've got everything kind of in place, and then the gears set in place and the motion's ready to go. And then we're just gonna ready to go for 2020 really. Hopefully.
No, that sounds amazing.
Gonna be our year. That's the plan anyway. I think. So.
Sounds amazing.
Every practice. When are we going to take over the world?
So we had this massive whiteboard, and we were just like, right, okay, so merch. Do you know what I mean? This is the idea. This is what we need to do to become
a
big boy plans.
a big boy band.
you know what I mean? Because like it's one of those things, isn't it? Where like the stage that us and everyone's at the minute, it's like you can kind of you're doing the same. I mean, what's the difference? Point blank of how we release songs, how you guys release songs. So the big boys you put up on Spotify, just more or less people listen to it, and you get the bigger gigs. So you always feel like you're so close to getting somewhere and being the next
step,
stage. And it's just you just got to keep pushing for it, and that's really what we're planning on. Pedal on the foot on the gas, go next year. Get the release, and just kind of see where it all takes.
Well, that's
off.
definitely the right way to do it.
Yeah, that's the.
Because you want to build up a big enough fan base, but like not to get stuck, because you get stuck at playing venues like Key Club. Then you that's kind of it. What's the next step from that? Like where can you go from there?
I mean,
academies.
Like
Brudenell.
You literally go from these kind of gigs.
It's like 300 cap to like.
What
1,000?
Yeah, exactly.
Like how do you do that? Where's the next step?
And you can never, and like I think like Key Club, like you guys are playing Key Club quite recently, aren't you? Like,
next month.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like you get those. We're playing in February with this time last year, and we just played with like Hey Charlie as well, which are dope. This Australian band and the two girls, and you say you play Key Club, and this is the level that you're at. But then how do you get to? You know what I mean? You've got to somebody exactly. You've got to keep pushing a band's. I feel like I'd love to get a support sort with someone, someone on that next, maybe like a waster, and you know what I mean, soone that little bit my above.
This time last year just did it, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did the fucking O2 Academy with
real big fish, with the fireball, fireball thing, didn't? And then they're dope as well. They're such nice guys as well. Like they're such nice guys. But
it's doable.
Exactly,
band's doing it. They've been at Slam Dunk as well, weren't they? A couple of years ago.
Man, Slam Dunk's dope. That would be if I could get on like 2,000 trees out Slam Dunk, man. Like if Slam Dunk rang me up now, you know what they pay people? I'd be like, yo, Sam, I'll give you 50 quid.
Yeah, we'll pay you.
Let me on the slide. Don't tell anyone. I'll give you 50 quid. Slam Dunk, I'll give you 50 quid if we can play next year. I mean, you let us play Key Club. you go. But we get booked by Slam Dunk Leeds and stuff, which is dope. And the promoters there are amazing. You know, they're all so cool with what they do, and it is just getting. We just love to get to that. But again, we're realistic. We know we've got a nice solid fan base, but again, you do need to have the. I don't use the word numbers, but you get the numbers, and that kind of pushes you to that next level. So that's why we feel the more songs we've got out there, not to oversaturate, but like that's why the plan next year, like I said, is just release, because then
it does sound like a good
see what happens. Do you know what I mean? And maybe say we gain X amount of followers or X amount of likes or X amount of stuff with each song. You know what I mean? It's just constantly building it up in it, and saying this is what we've got, this is what we like to do.
Like the more you put it out, the more chance it's going to end up in front of like the right person who's like,
100%.
oh, this is cool. This is
dope.
This is pop punk, which everyone likes, so it's a bit different. Like,
exactly. Yeah. Like
what can we do with this?
Exactly.
I'm gonna ring my boss.
Yeah.
See what's going on here.
Like, can we get these guys a deal, please? But no, it's one of those things where I just absolutely love to do what I enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get me wrong. I don't need to have loads of money. I just don't want to work. I just want to do music, man. Let me do music, please.
So just chasing that dream, like no one wants
to do gigs, isn't it? It's like every gig is like an amazing night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do have those sort of like, mediocre gigs or anything like that.
Like playing to like the other bands that are playing.
Yeah, everyone gets it, man. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, those bands, you don't know where the hell they're going to go in a couple of years, and they could help you out, or you could help them out.
I'm a firm believer in that. Yeah, firm believer in like keeping never like leave too early. Never leave bands. Always stay till the end. Always watch, man. You know what I mean? You should never just go to a gig and play your set and go, man. Like connections.
In my old band, we've had some big bands that like we've played with, but they've never come up to come and watch us.
I know what you mean.
Like,
it's such like you get excited to like play with this band that you followed for a while, and then like you walk on stage and like there's no one there, and you're just like, oh, it just crushes you.
I really want to name an old band that I was in that did kind of a little white comic. We played at we played with at Black Flag in Wakefield, and we played with like a pretty biggish band. I won't like drop no names or anything, but like I was so hyped to go see them, and I got there, and I literally like got to the like I put my stuff down, got to the backstage door, and they like literally just gave me a beer. But he just gave me a beer and then just walked away, and I was just like, I've been so hyped for this for like 2 months. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, dude. But no, like, so we just want to kind of connect with people and keep relationships and build the bridges and because like I said, you never know what they're going to do in a couple of years' time. And they might
in the pipeline there's a potential tour with like some certain bands. Like we've played a gig with them. It was all like all gravy with each other, and then we all had this sort of like same idea.
Yeah.
We all bounced off each other. All of his music. Like we're all pop punk, but all the styles were different.
Yeah, exactly.
So
100%.
It was like, if you like pop punk, you'll like each and every one of us, because we are that. But we all had the certain little licks or styles in each set.
Yeah.
That kind of separates us all, and it's just cool to go. We all had the same idea of just going on a tour together, because it works that well.
I love touring as well. I absolutely love touring as well. Like touring is just like it's just amazing. Just like when you feel like a real musician. Do you know what I mean? You're like, I'm not got no work. I'm away from everyone. I'm doing my thing, and it's just giving you songs to people.
I've not had the pleasure of touring yet, but
I
am
looking
looking forward to that day where we set off.
It's amazing.
Guitar in hand, like here we go,
waving bye to everyone. Like, bye. Instagram post, first day of tour. It's just dope, man. Like it's just getting away from everyone and
city name. I am in you. Let's go.
Are you ready? It's dope, man. Yeah,
but that's so cool. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, we do. We've got the It's Pop Punk File Festival 2.
Oh shit! In Huddersfield.
Yeah.
The lineup for that looks
my god! Like Luke, I'm trying to top of my head. Like Luke Rainsford, like this time last year, Home Wrecked, Coast to Coast, Lion Estates. Like
it's just all like the local pop punk bands.
It's so dope, man. Like everyone's there together. We're playing 23rd of November. We're playing Cafe Totem with Air Drawn Dagger. Yeah, that's going to be dope, man, as well. So and then I said February. February 23rd or February 13th, and like I said, it's on my socials, it's on my Instagram, it's on the Facebook, it's on all those events we share. I'm like mad.
Where can people find you? Like?
Yes. So we've got Instagram, we've got Spotify, we're on Apple. Is it iTunes or Apple Music now?
Apple Music.
We've got Apple Music.
Different things. There we go.
We're on Apple Music.
Really quick on that Apple Music. There is a covers band in the south of America called Shark Bait, as in after the fishing of Shark Bait. So there is a couple. I'm currently debating with Apple at the minute. There is a couple of songs, and I'm not. You can literally look. I'm not just being saying it for the laugh of it. There's a song called Necrophiliac Blues, right? And it's like, I'm honestly, dude, you can check. I'm not just what you want. And I'm not. It's like there's like this flaming guitar, and there's a shark, and like so there's our stuff, and then there's. That's only on Apple Music though. Spotify is all legit. It's all the stuff on it. You can get us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all the good stuff.
Just fuck YouTube playlists. YouTube playlists. They'll say shark bait topic. and it'll come up with all of our stuff.
And then Gordon Ramsay for some reason starts
Yeah.
screaming. There's the Gordon Ramsay start. Is it? Well, I can't remember the videos. It's got.
It's something stupid like he's cutting a lobster or something.
So to be fair, you can listen to a lot of our music and then have a nice little bit of Gordon Ramsay if you want to, which isn't actually, So YouTube as well, the YouTube channel, we've got 2 music videos on YouTube. We've got all of his songs on YouTube, and if you want to keep up to date with us, like I said, it's Sharkbait Band on Instagram.
Awesome.
Spotify, it's Sharkbait. Facebook, it's Sharkbait Band as well. So if you search Sharkbait, you're gonna
Instagram
find
is Sharkbait UK.
Sharkbait Band. No, just
Sharkbait
the reason it's not Sharkbait is because there's a woman. You can check this out as well. There's a woman. She's in America. She's got the name Sharkbait, and there's a company who like do this fishing logo called Sharkbait Clothing or something.
Oh, man.
And they commented on her thing saying like, "Hey, I'd like to buy this name," and she went 0 to 100 instantly, no chill. She was like, I chose this username. This is my username. You ain't getting my. So I was like,
I'd
what?
make some money from it.
I was like, I'm not gonna. I'm not
like says 100 grand.
You can check it out. Honestly, look just normal Sharkbait on Instagram. There's a woman claiming that name, and I was like, what? I'm not gonna get involved in that. So Sharkbait Band is where
I
we're
want
at.
that with Blurry Apparel because I want that handle. There's a clothing brand that was active. I think the last time they posted was like 2014, and they've got that tag. I'm just like. Fuck's like _ Blurry Apparel. Like, I've got that. Like, that's
killer,
what I've got,
innit? Like it's killer because like you look and they're inactive. Like she's not posted.
Yep.
She's posted. She's got one picture. It's like a pro, and you're like, do you know what I could do? Like that's
a waste of an Instagram.
I need this. Like, what are you doing?
We need it more than you.
Yeah, like, you're not doing anything with it. Like, I give you a tenner, but like, it's Sharkbait Band on Instagram. Like, we absolutely love his Instagram. We're always posting on there, and all the good stuff. If you've got a social media account on something, we have got Twitter. We've got an account on there. So just have a little search for us, and if it's not on the Sharkbait, it's Sharkbait Band. So you'll definitely.
So if you listen to this, make sure you go and listen to it because they have some fire tunes.
Thank you.
Make sure you check them out. Thank you so much for coming on, guys.
No,
We've
you're
had
welcome.
a sick time. Really looking forward to all the new stuff.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Perfect.
We're being played out by one of your tracks now. Do you want to introduce that track?
Yeah, so this is my favourite track. It's Worth the Wait. It's the last song on the EP. It kind of is the last song that we end with as well when we play gigs, and it's an absolute anthem that it ends in my opinion. So enjoy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Blurrycast and listening. Check out Sharkbait. Check out the Blurrycast. Check out Blurry Apparel. Sweet.
Perfect. Thank
you. Thank you.
Perfect.
Bye.
It only took 5,300 days, a pinch of salt, an ounce of luck. I hope that this was worth the wait. I've got more money these days, but that just 'cause I never tried to win. On top of blankets and under towels, I got a bed, but I found the ground is a better place to get some sleep after another night drinking heavily. I came up and I'm yet to come down. I got lost, still waiting to be found. Give up on giving in, I didn't lose 'cause I never tried to win. On top of blankets and under towels, I got a bed, but I found the ground is a better place to get some sleep after another night drinking heavily. I came up and I'm yet to come down. I got lost, still waiting to be found. Give up on giving in, I didn't lose 'cause I never tried to win. On top of blankets and under towels, I got a bed, but I found the ground is a better place to get some sleep after another night drinking heavily. I came up and I'm yet to come down. I got lost, still waiting to be found. Give up on giving in, I didn't lose 'cause I never tried to win. On top of blankets and under towels, I got a bed, but I found the ground is a better place to get some sleep after another night of drinking heavily.